Hello and welcome, I'm Attila Pinke and this is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. Today I have two news for you. The first one, it's a major one because the German stock exchange later this month will list Bitcoin, and this is a big step forward for Bitcoin because, after that, if you have an access to the German stock exchange, then you can trade Bitcoin. And I think this is one of the biggest news of this year. And the second one, it's more about a bit entertaining, I would say. Probably you have heard about the book Bitcoin Billionaires, which is about the Winklevoss brothers' true story, how they got rich. And they're going to make a movie now about this great story and the great book. But if you haven't heard about it, then I will give you a little teaser why this is an entertaining book if you're interested in Bitcoin. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, then you can do it now. Just click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell as well, so you get the videos as soon as they're out. Usually I put them on YouTube around lunchtime, Central European time. And you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and also on Instagram. And let's check real quick the market, how it looks like. So Bitcoin at the present, $9,756, which is 0.66% plus. The winners of the last 24 hours, Maker 22%, Divi 17%, and Swissborg 15%. And the top three losers, let's check them. Hedge trade, well, they're going down in the last couple of days, leading this, minus 10% this time. Cardano, minus 4%, but they went up really well, actually. And Engine Coin also minus 4%, but it also went up in the past. So, this is kind of correction, I believe. And now let's check out our first news. So as I said, the German stock exchange will list Bitcoin. It will be an ETP. So ETP stands for Exchanged Trade Product. And it's a major news because from that on, you can actually trade Bitcoin on the stock exchange. And Germany is the leading economy of Europe. And if they decide to do that, that hopefully other stock exchanges around Europe and even around the world are going to follow. But let's go back a little bit to this ETP kind of things. What is exchange traded product? It has three categories, which is ETF, ETN, and ETC. And this is going to be actually an ETC. So what's the difference between them? So the ETF is actually the most trusted one. And basically there the asset is separated from issuer. Then we have the ETN, which is the exchange traded notes. And that one is more like a debt or a bond. That means they owe you money and it is connected to the issuer. And, if anything happened to them, it can happen that you also lose your money. And this is actually an ETC, so in this case. And this is kind of like an ETN. It's between ETF and ETN. So they promise they hold physical assets behind it. So the best would be, of course, if it would be an ETF, because that one is the most trusted. But I think this is the first step to get into the stock market with Bitcoin, and it's gonna happen in Germany here now in Europe in this month. So this is major because Germany is a huge market in Europe and the leading economy in Europe as well. Okay, the second news, what I brought you, it's here is this book by Ben Mazarich. It's the Bitcoin Billionaires. And this book is based on a true story. And it's a true story, actually. The story of the Winklevoss brothers. And, they are really famous, first of all, that they were the original founders of Facebook. I mean, the idea came from them, and Mark Zuckerberg stole the idea famously, as we could see also in the movie as well, which was made about this story. And the Winklevoss brothers finally won money in the case where they sued Mark Zuckerberg. And they won, I think, around $65 million, something like that. And they, after that, invested in Bitcoin in 2013, $11 million. And the price in Bitcoin in 2013 was around $100. And towards the end of the year, it was went up around $1,000. So I'm not sure at which point they did it. However, just think about it. The peak of Bitcoin was around $20,000 in 2017. Now we are around $10,000. So if they invested 11 million in it, that's how they become the Bitcoin billionaires. So they're doing quite well, I have to say. And actually, it's a good book if you would like to read a great story about Bitcoin and Bitcoin investment. But it's based on their story, how they got rich. And now it will be a movie about it. So Hollywood has joined. And actually, the movie could be very entertaining as well, I believe. So that's it, what I wanted to say. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, then please do so. Just click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, because then you get the videos immediately as soon as they're out. And I make videos every day from Monday to Friday. A fresh video is coming around lunchtime, Central European time. And it's all about blockchain and the cryptocurrency, the freshest news. So you should definitely follow us also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe. So I'm coming back tomorrow as well. I wish you a great day. See you tomorrow.